I see you are indeed first today. Congrats, you spawn camped. Yeah, see, the YouTube chat's working again today. Good. That might have only just been a problem on Wednesday. Everything seems fine. Anyway, I think it's time to go back to fire. Did I turn? Yeah, I turned it down on my end. Okay. I was like, why is this so quiet? Alright, we're gonna continue. I did do a little bit of training. So, Fanny is level 19. Roy's level 19. He's very close. So, Alan and Lance are level 20. Well, we got Lance to level 20 on stream yesterday. But we got Alan to level 20. So, one thing I'm thinking, although I might give Roy another shot. Oh, by the way, I started training Sue. Not much, but I started training Sue. I started training Noah as well as Trek. So one thing I'm noticing is once, like, we get to a very high level, we've seen it a lot with Fanny, with Alan, where we just kept going in the arena and it was just taking forever just to get a low number for a bet. And then once we get one, it's like a mage that we lose anyway. I think once we get to the point where a unit just constantly is getting high bet numbers, and it's just taking a long time to get a low one, I think at that point, we'll just say they're done training in the arena, and we'll just get whatever leftover EX levels they need in future chapters. I think that will be fair, and that will speed this along. Although, Roy just needs like one more fight. I may use that for later. Hey, Taylor. How's it going? Anyway, Noah needs to go back here. I'm gonna train Sue a bit. 17. Okay, 2 hits, Sue. One more. Good, you double. You're done. Get out of there. You gotta go at 5. I get that bad cap. And remember, bad cap. I'll say it again. This is my last stream for a while. I'm going on break after this. I'll be gone for, a week and a half at least. Maybe 2 weeks. 14. Oh, by the way, Clarine's level 20 now. She still has shit magic. Like, that will only bring me to 17. My god, Clarine, you really needed magic. Which for me is 3 hours. And I'm also planning to only go about 3 hours anyway. Because I got some stuff to do. Shit magic? She does have shit magic. That is gross, I know. It really is. As a healer, you really shouldn't be having shit magic. It's very unsanitary. I want to give Roy another shot. Yeah, so today's my last day for stream. Then I'm gonna be gone for at least a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. We'll see. RE9 released today. You're not super far into it, but first impressions are great. That's nice. At least you're having a good time. Speaking of things that also happened today, the Pokemon Presents thing happened today, and I didn't have high expectations because the last few times I've noticed that I am just not super excited for Pokemon Presents. It's always, lately, just uneventful. It's basically just mobile game updates, more or less, most of the time. And, like, anything exciting, there's only, like, 1 or 2 actually exciting things throughout the entire 20-minute video. So I'm just, like, not super thrilled. So I didn't have high expectations to begin with. They started... Damn it, I pressed the button too fast. They started showing, a new novelty item, a Pokemon, like, music player for Gen 1. They have, like, a little Game Boy, and it comes with red and blue cartridges, quote-unquote, and you put in one of these cartridges, and it plays one of the songs from the Game Boy game, the original Red and Blue game. It's basically a music player. Need the beans, boo. Okay. Roy. Good. You need one more dodge. No. Again, I'm willing to give Roy a few more attempts, because he only needs, like, one more win. But, yeah, it's stuff like that is where I'm kind of like, yeah, I think I'm kind of done with some high-level characters. I don't think I'm getting everyone to level 20 in the arena. The only reason I'm willing to continue with Roy is that he literally just needs one more win to be anything. Like, the music player is a cool novelty, but I don't. It's probably overpriced and I don't need it. 6, 12, 18. Okay, 2 hits soon. That one, and you double, that's good. I wanted to work on the pixel art thing yesterday, but I just did not have time. I was busy with other things, other projects, and then I did some grinding in this, which I thought was actually kind of important. Grass in your game is a bean bird. Yeah. Got a music player. It's on the Pokemon Center website, actually. Okay, Ozzy. How much are they trying to sell it for? How much are they trying to sell it for? It's probably overpriced. Is it heal enough? 55? Yeah, actually, yes. Wanna guess? $150. $150. $70? I'm trying to think if that's actually not a bad price or not. Ooh, come on, Roy, you got this. Yay! Roy's level 20, he's done. We can look at his stats. And see where he's at. Skill, speed, and luck? That's not bad. I'm trying to figure out if $70 is a good price. Because it's a novelty item, you know? So, like, it's hard, it's kind of difficult for me to judge this. Oh, by the way, I accidentally got a couple support conversations. Not that it really matters, it will make a minor boost to some stats if they're close by each other, but that is a thing. I kind of want to look at his stats. See, I kind of want to see where he's at, since he's maxed out. Ozzy, how much did you think it was going to be? Because I guessed 150. How much did you think it was going to be when you saw that? But yeah, I'm still at the mindset that I don't really need it. It's kind of cool, but I don't need it. Okay, let's see. So Roy was obviously level 1. He had 19 levels. You were thinking 60? So you were a lot closer than what I was thinking. Okay. So, let's see. He had 19 levels. He started with 5 strength. He had a 40% speed growth. So, if I were to... I'm assuming I'm doing this right. So 19 times 40% is 7.6. I don't know if I should be rounding up or down. So, maybe that's just averages. So in those 19 levels with 40%, he should have at least 7 level ups. That brings him to 12. Honestly, Roy is around on point of his strength. Skill, he started with 5. He has a 50% speed growth. So it kind of looks like he's about on point. 19 times 50%. 9.5. Again, he's around on point where he should be. BRB, do what you need to do, Ozzy. His speed is 7. He starts at 7. And he has a 40% speed growth. So, he looks like he's about on par in speed, honestly. 7 luck, 60% luck. So, 11.4. So 7 plus 11 would be 18. He looks like he's on point. Defense. Okay, he has a 25% defense growth. 4.75. He started with 5. Defense at 9. Again, he's on point. Res, 30% res growth. I'm assuming I'm doing my math right. 5.7. He's under on res. So he's under by at least 2 points. So it kind of looks like with Roy, this is about what you would expect for Roy. I don't know if my mouse is appearing on screen right now, but yeah, it's not appearing on screen. But like, if you look at like all of his stats except for res, all of these are about where they should be. Maybe a point off, like a point above or a point under. But this is about where you want Roy. This is about average. This is about what you would normally get. Res, on the other hand, is like 2 points under. So this is actually not bad. Anyway, so Roy's done. I'm gonna set him here. I'm thinking, well, let's get Sue in. Yeah, this works. So 14, 21, okay, 2 hits. So anyway, then after they showed that music player, they just showed a bunch of mobile game stuff updates. Okay, no, wait. They showed off Pokemon Champions a little bit. And I still don't have much to say about it. I don't think it really told me anything. Other than the fact that it's coming out in April. Like, maybe I need to watch an analysis video of what I missed, but it didn't really seem like it told me anything I didn't know. That's really about it. Let's train up Rutger. I feel like he's going to have an easier time in there. I want to wait 6. But Noah, that's more EXP. Yeah, they showed a bunch of mobile game stuff I didn't really care about. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, Legends ZA. They're adding something else to the DLC. Apparently, there's going to be a Mega Garchomp Z available. Technically, it's a mystery gift item, but I think you need the DLC to get it. As well. It's okay. 2 hits. It's good. Yeah, you need the DLC to get Mega Garchomp Z. But it's basically a free mystery gift. Cool. I am not gonna stream ZA again just to do that one thing. So, I'm just saying that it exists. Go ahead and complain, Badcap. Go ahead and complain. I'm all for that. You haven't played a ton of RE9 yet, but right now it's actually really, really good. So, okay, actually, you told me that they're doing the 2 different genres with Leon and, I forget the other character's name. Have you swapped the gameplay styles as of right now, Taylor? And 2, what are your thoughts on how they handled that, if you have gotten to that point yet? 6, 12, 19. Okay. Good. And I don't. I can still win this turn. And soon. Okay, we're good. We're still good. Yep. Okay. Mega Garchomp C is a special attacker? That's funny. So, to me, it sounds like they're doing what they did with Charizard and what they did with Mewtwo. You know what? I almost don't mind that. I actually don't mind that back cap as of right now without looking into it. And you want to know why? Because now when you see a Garchomp, you don't know what it's going to do. I actually don't mind that. Okay, let's heal Noah first. And then they showed off Pokemon Gen 10 Wind and Waves, and they're saying it's coming out next year. One hit. Sorry, I need to focus. Ruger with the 5% crit, thank you. And he basically needed that at that point. That was almost exact damage. He got some speed and HP. And look, his skill is already maxed out, so, like, he's gonna max out on speed. It's going to happen. I just really want him to have strength. At the very least. Strength and luck for crits. And obviously defense is always helpful. What else? So, yeah, we saw a little bit of Gen 10. And I think it's still just a traditional trailer. So, it's not like official gameplay footage. 18, 27, 36. Okay, 3 hits. So I feel like I need to actually know the 2% crit. Damn. I still feel like I need to see actual gameplay footage. I don't want to get my hopes up. That being said, based on what I saw of the game, it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad. But that might be me getting my hopes up. I've done this gimmick with Mewtwo, Charizard, Garchomp, Darmanitan, or Gallade, so we have enough of those. No, I'm actually okay with this, more or less, back cap. Again, it now means you see a Garchomp and you have no idea what's going to do. Whereas before, when you see Garchomp, you kind of know its moveset. It creates this anticipation on what this Garchomp is actually going to do. I actually don't mind this. So far, they've only let you play as Leon a couple times. This part of the game seems mostly dominated by Grace. Okay, that's her name. When you played as Leon, they did definitely do some tweaking to his RE4 mobility, make him a bit slower. So that's not that jarring between the two, okay? And you can make the argument that because he's older, you know, he can't move as fast. Only one hit. Nope, we're done. Yep. Yeah, I saw Pokemon Gen 10 trailer, and when we're actually talking about, like, the visuals and stuff, it doesn't look that bad. I don't want to get my hopes up, though. I really don't. One hit. You need dodge. Good. And use double. Perfect. Good. But we have so many with that gimmick already. It's still a bad Mega. No, I disagree. I disagree with that. Now, you can do a similar gimmick to that, Bad Cap, without doing the necessary, the split between, like one's a physical attacker, one's a special attacker. You don't need to do that. Like, I use Heracross as a great example of this. When you see a Heracross, yeah, you know it's going to be a physical attacker. But you don't know what it's going to do. It has like three skills that you see a Heracross that's probably going to go in, and you won't know what it's going to do right away. It could be a Moxie Heracross, it could be a Guts Heracross, or it could go Mega Heracross, because Mega Heracross has Skill Link. And all three of those abilities kind of change up what he's going to do. So just changing the ability alone with a Mega can do the same purpose. But again, it's the whole, I now have less of a clue what Garchomp is going to do, and I like that. Leon feels more tanky. Don't know if that's the right way to put it, since he still takes a good bit of damage, but I guess relatively speaking, that's true. I see. 6, 12, 24. You can take 4 hits, track. Good. Its stats are bad? Okay, I did not actually look at its stats, so that is a factor. I'm saying conceptually. And also, not only did I not look at its stats yet, I need to look at its move pool as well. Because that will also be a contributing factor. The move pool will be very important. Because if it's a special attacking Garchomp, and it doesn't have the move pool to support many special attacking moves, then if you see Mega Garchomp, you're gonna see the same moves. It has the same problem. 14, 21, 3 hits. I'll say this though, with Gen 10, I saw the starters. I'm not that thrilled, to be honest. To be fair, I haven't been that excited about really any of the starters in a while. Like, you know how people complain that, oh, this doesn't look like Pokemon anymore? I've been kind of feeling that way for the past few gens lately. Probably ever since Gen 8. But, yeah, I don't know. None of the starters are really, clicking with me. Maybe I need to give it a little bit more time. Maybe I need to give it just a little bit more time. Oh, I don't double. Not taking that risk. I would still go with the fire starter because that's just what I do. But, it's still basically just a dog. Yeah, I could just do here. People say it's not much better than the original Garchomp Mega, which was bad because the speed was horrible. Yeah, honestly, Garchomp was one of those ones that got worse with the Mega. Garchomp got worse with its Mega, to be honest. 16, 32, oh, 2 hits. Ruker, you got this. Yeah. Okay, so it's not, yeah, it's not that jarring between swapping between Leon and Grace. However, I haven't played much Leon yet. Grace's gameplay is basically what you want it to be. Basically an extension of RE7 and 8, basically. So it sounds like even if they made Leon a little bit slower, they still kind of got the gameplay styles right. But like you said, right now it's more of an RE7 and 8 game than a RE4 game. Good, I double. Damn it. I dodged. I guess you can only hope, Taylor, that, skill, speed, luck, defense, res, that's pretty good. You just need, like, strength. I guess what you can really hope is that over time, they'll let you play as Leon more. I guess that's what you can really hope for. But yeah, overall, I haven't been that excited with Pokemon Presents in the last few years. 36. Oh my god, no one with the 2% crit. He dealt 6 damage. You can only get hit one more time, Noah. You're not doing well. Okay, you're done. Even with that 2%. Like, it wasn't enough because he wasn't dealing enough damage. It's kind of funny. Even getting a crit wasn't enough. You know, I do the thing where you play more as Grace in the first half and more as Leon in the second half. That's kind of what I would have to think it's going to do. But here's the thing, Taylor. If they keep it in this type of balance where it's basically 75% Grace and 25% Leon, then, like, throughout the entire game, then you might as well just made it about Grace. Okay, 2 hits. Oh, come on, Track. You had this, but you kept missing. Oh yeah, they talked a little about, what was it, Pokopia, but I didn't care. I don't even, like, it basically showed a hide-and-seek multiplayer from what I know. I kinda just ignored that bit, because I don't have plans to get, Pokopia. Ooh, the 2% crit! Thank you, Sue. So, yeah. We got the 2%. It's more of a half and half. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying, Taylor. Like, when you actually analyze the entire playthrough, right? You're hoping of a more half and half, but like you said, it's basically 75% Grace and 25% Leon so far in the first few hours. If they slowly over time swap it to the other way around, where it's 75% Leon, 25% Grace, like in the later half of the game, overall that just means the entire game is 50-50, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. You go here. If you heal, that's not enough. You need to use your mend. Ozzy, I don't know if you're still here. I don't know if I asked you. What did you think? What are your thoughts about Fire Red and Leaf Green? We misunderstood what you meant. Yeah. Because if they swap to 75% Leon, 25% Grace on the second half of the game, then that basically means the entire game is basically 50-50 Leon Grace, you know? Yeah, Ozzy, I don't know if I asked you about that. More? Oh, you're done, Rooker. Yes, the Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch. Which, by the way, it is out now, if you're not aware. $780. 2 hits. Noah. Oh, you got a better chance. This one to dodge. Okay, this one might not get it. I might not get it, at least right away. I'm trying to equate some mobile videos here first. Okay, fair. Strength, skill, speed, res. Ooh, that's a pretty good level. Me, personally, Ozzy, I'm glad it's on the eShop. I'm glad it's available for people to get. I see some people complain how it's not on Switch Online and you have to pay for it. To me, I rather have it on the eShop and not on Switch Online. But that's an argument of personal preference between streaming services and quote-unquote owning a game, even though digital games you're not necessarily owning, but you get my point. That's more of a personal preference for me, but I'm fine with either or. My actual only complaint about them is the price. I think for what they are, $20 is too much. At most, they should be $15. That is my only real complaint about these. About Fire Red and Leaf Green. 3 hits. Or 2 hits. I don't double. Ooh. Come on, Noah. Yeah. You needed that dodge. And 15 would have been better. Because here's the thing. These are no different to me, in my eyes, than the Gen 1 and 2 games that were on 3DS. This is very comparable to Crystal, where Crystal was the same game you know, and they even added the ability for you to officially get Celebi. They basically made that mystery gift item available in the game. It looks like Fire Red and Leaf Green is doing that as well, where after you beat the game, you'll be able to get the tickets so you could go get Deoxys, for example. 3 hits, Sue. Sorry, I gotta focus. I always gotta focus. Perfect. So at least it has that going for it. But it's, other than that, it's just the ROMs. You know, nothing's changing. They don't have online play. Eventually, they're going to make it available for Pokemon Home, if they haven't already. They mentioned that in the... They did mention that already. That they're going to be doing that. It looks like it's a one-way transfer, which that's what they did with Gen 1 and 2 with Pokemon Bank. So it's about what I expect it to be. So all of that for 20 bucks doesn't... It seems too much for me. For 20-year-old Game Boy Advance games with basically nothing added. No online play, I don't know, no achievements, no features, and remember, you have to pay them separately. It's $20 each. Whereas, when I look at, say, the Mega Man Star Force collection that's coming out next month, that is 3 games, DS games, but 7 versions of those 3 games, because, you know, Star Force did the Pokemon thing. There's 3 versions of Star Force 1, there's two... Well, there's 3 versions. There's 2 games of Star Force 2, but 3 versions. It's weird. And then 2 versions of Star Force 3. So, whether you want to call it 3 games or 7 games, either way, you get all of that. You get online play. I think there's enhanced features. Like, there's widescreen support, I believe. Music player, achievement list. And all of that is for $40, I think. I think they're selling it for $40. Right? And that is the same price as getting both Fire Red and Leaf Green, and those are just the ROMs and nothing else. I just see better value in other spots. You get 1. And you double. I just see better value in other areas. And knowing Mega Man Star Force, knowing Capcom, that game is going to go on sale all the time. Capcom stuff goes on sale often. So if you're willing to wait, you'll probably get that on sale. Whereas Pokemon never goes on sale. Pokemon never does. In fact, it goes up in price. I still may pick up Leaf Green. After all this, right? I still may pick up Leaf Green at some point. Jeez. For the reason of... I don't have my original copy of Leaf Green that I had since it came out. That went lost like a long time ago. And I wouldn't mind getting another official copy to have on me again, right? So that's why I may consider getting Leaf Green at some point. But not right now. I don't need Fire Red. At least, not right now. I still have my copy. Who knows? Maybe I'll still get it anyway, because maybe I want something Pokemon Home related. I don't know. But, yeah, that's just my thoughts about Fire Red Leaf Green. Ultimately, I don't have a problem with them. I just think the price is too much, that's all. If it was $15 at max, I think I'd be more okay with this. That's all. My god, you're not helping. You only get 1 more. You're lucky, Noah. Ozzy, do you have any thoughts about the Pokemon Presents stuff? Anything I didn't mention? Maybe you're excited for a mobile game that I didn't mention, and I just kind of glossed over. Did you watch the Pokemon Presents, Taylor, or do you not care? Big enough Pokemon fan to watch it. Fair. Fair. I'll send Rootger in. 8, 16, 24, 32. Okay, 3 more hits. The red trainer with the OG coloring Master ZX. That is cool. I did like that, but I haven't really, I haven't booted that game up in so long. I have, like, I kind of lost interest in gacha. But that is cool. It looks exactly like the OG, like, watercolor look that Red originally had. It's gonna be a little jarring looking at that versus looking at everywhere else. But I do think that does look cool. Oh, one other thing. They added Gale of Darkness onto Switch Online, but not Pokemon Coliseum. What's up with that? I understand, like, I'm glad it's on there now. Nice. But where's Pokemon Coliseum? You added the second game, but not the first game. It makes me wonder if they're planning something with Coliseum. But I don't think they are. If they were, I feel like they would have brought it up. 2 hits. More Sue. Go. Yeah, you add the sequel, but not the first game. It's so weird. Closer to leveling up. Ruker was already doing good as it is, so he may not need that much training. 16. Okay. One more hit, Ruker, and you double. You need more luck, Ruker. Come on. You need more luck. Thank you. And you capped out on speed. See, Ruker's capped on skill and speed. Now he's at the most accurate and the fastest he can be. If only we... And we got him a little bit more luck. That will help him against enemy crits. He could use a little bit more strength, but this is pretty good. Yes. One hit, Sue. Dodged. Good jobs. Oh, there was something I did yesterday. So, as I was eating dinner, this may be too old for basically everyone in here except for Shrew. But have any of you watched the show Scrubs? I don't even know if Shrew is listening. Okay, so Rutger, 24, 24. I'll heal Noah. No, I mean, I figured. Scrubs? Okay. It was a show... I think it started in the mid-2000s. It's a doctor show, but it's not like a serious doctor show like Grey's Anatomy or something. It's basically a comedy. It has serious moments in there. Periscopes, but never watch it. 5, 10, 15. Good. Periscopes, never watch it. Scrubs is still a good show. Up until, like, until season 9. But they just did a reboot. And there was 2 episodes available, and I watched them. Now, Hollywood's track record of reboots right now has not been good. So, I had no hope. So, I watched the first 2 episodes of the season, and honestly, it's not bad. It feels exactly what the show kind of used to be. Hydrate? I shall do that.
Drink. You fool.
So I was actually kind of shocked. However...
You need to stop.
Okay, I will do that. However, I'm looking at the new season of Scrubs. And... there is one character that was in the first episode, but I think he left after that. Apparently, he was treated as a guest character, and I'm thinking to myself, Scrubs without this character isn't really Scrubs. Like, it doesn't work the same. It kind of makes sense. I just kind of hope they bring him back a little bit more. Dr. Cox is the character I'm referencing. Like, the show without Dr. Cox doesn't necessarily work nearly as much, but I kind of see where they're going. But, honestly, if this show is gonna fail, if this show is gonna bomb, they added basically a new HR lady to the cast. And I think if the show's gonna bomb, it's gonna be because of that character. She's gonna be the cause of it. Take 1 hit, we're good. I can still recommend Scrubs, like, overall, up until, like, season 9. But I don't want to get my hopes up. But so far, the first 2 episodes are pretty solid. I can send Rooker back in again. Now, what's going on, Crimson? What are you up to? 15, 20. 2 hits, Rooker. Oh, speaking of, like, TV and stuff. So, you all heard about the Warner Brothers being, you know, people, some companies are buying Warner Brothers. Apparently, I think that's finalized now. Netflix didn't get it. Paramount got Warner Brothers. So, it's gonna be weird that Paramount owns Nickelodeon, and it's gonna own Cartoon Network. It's gonna be weird. I think that's finalized now. So that's okay, 3 hits. Let's... Oh, wait, I'll go down here, I'll heal Trek. Go over here, I'll heal Noah. I'll send in Trek. It's been a little bit since he's been in. 1 hit. But then again, I don't know if Paramount getting Warner Brothers is going to be the best thing, because I have not really been hearing that many good things about the shows Paramount's been making, especially with, like, the new Star Trek. As I've been hearing that new Star Trek is not good. Good, you doubled. And you still missed. On an 80. Twice. Come on. Sue. Alright, I want to send Noah in first. So 10, that works. 2 hits. Come on, Noah. Yeah. Got it. Let's get him out of there. Alright. Check, Noah, and Ruker need healing. Mend Ruker so we can go in. Now heal check. Yeah, that'll be enough. A heal is good enough. Wow, a 590. I don't think I've ever seen it below 600. And look at how much damage this spear guy can do. What other shows has Paramount been making lately? I don't even know. I don't even know. Because, like, I'm thinking of the Nickelodeon stuff. They've done the reboot of Rugrats. I haven't heard too much about it, to be honest. The 3D reboot. There's, like, I mean, SpongeBob's still going. It has the 2 spin-offs, the Camp Coral and the Patrick Star Show. I don't know, those don't look good to me. I don't really know what else Paramount's making. The only thing I really hear about Paramount is Star Trek, and it's never good. It's almost never good news. HP and luck. I mean, I'll take the luck. You could use some attack, but we'll take it. Rooker may start running into the same problem like Fanny was in, where we're just gonna get the higher bets. We'll keep going for a little bit, but Rooker may start running into that problem. One hit. You have to dodge. Good. And good, you double. This should do it. Sue's doing pretty good in the arena. Sue's doing pretty good right now. Notice I haven't really had to heal her in a little while. I'll send Shrek in. So it's 12, 18, 20, 30, so 4 hits. We don't double. We didn't get hurt. here. I'm gonna heal Noah. I might as well heal Ellen now that I kind of have that opportunity to top her off. Just for the funsies. Okay. 13, 26, okay. 2 hits. More. Oh, damn it. You're done. Alright. Sue goes in. One hit. Dodge. Good. We gotta go. Have a good rest of your day, Ozzy. Thanks for stopping by. And just in case you didn't hear me mention this, I am not going to I'm not going to be streaming for a little while. I am gone for at least a week and a half. But possibly 2 weeks, depending on what's going on and if I'm in the mood. I don't know. That's currently what's going on. But yeah, have a good rest of your day. See you at maybe in a few weeks. So, and he's close to a level. One more, Noah. Get one. Crimson, you were playing purple. Oh, that's cool. That's why you just kind of you got jabbed in your spine. How did that happen? How dare Crimson? Skill defensive rest, okay. How dare Crimson jab you in your spine? Or maybe you jabbed yourself in the spine. Either way, how dare Crimson do that? I didn't realize I needed the heal. Yeah, injection, so you're off to the... Oh, yeah, that's right! I forgot about that. Yeah, how'd that go? How did that go, Troop? Might as well top him off. Ouch. That's probably the best response you can give. 4 needles into your spine. That's gonna suck. Let me set up the battle royale. True, while you're here, did you ever watch Scrubs? I don't know if you really heard me mention it. Come on, Sue, you gotta dodge. Good. Haven't had to heal Sue in a little while. She's doing good. She's been dodging. I just realized there are going to be ballistas later, and Sue can't use them because she's a nomad. We would need Walt or Dorothy for that, but that's something to worry about later if I want to use those. First, let's end. Yeah, I'm gonna end. I feel like the only person that could possibly also watch Scrubs was you, Shrew. No, I'm gonna send Ruger in first. I think only one hit. Yeah, one hit. needs healing. Yeah, I could just use a heal. Also, now that Paramount is getting Warner Brothers, I don't know how that's going to affect that Tubi deal that Warner Brothers just made. I'm thinking about it. There it is. Sue finally got, Sue got hit. Time to heal her up. See, like, we're actually making progress in terms of actually fighting things now. Let's see. No one else needs healing yet. Send Ruker in first. 620. 8. Oh, Shukins. Ruker's doing good. I typically do like mercenaries and myrmidons. Although lately, I feel like I like mercenaries more than myrmidons. Most of the time. Purely because, like, a swords master can only use swords. And yeah, they have a higher crit rate. That's kind of what they're known for in speed. But mercenaries become heroes and they get access to axes, and that's always a nice coverage thing. I think I like heroes a lot more. I'm gonna put Lou here. Ellen's gonna... I'm still debating on whether or not I want to attempt to train Chad. I may skip out on training Chad, I don't know. You back out. Send Sue in. Oh, so I still need to make the couple sprites for the project I'm working on, right? And I have to make the sitting one. And I now have 2 ideas. I don't know what to go with. So, like, my 2 ideas were one of 2 things. I could go with the typical robot sitting on the ground, kind of like a Kirby type of thing. Feet kind of sticking up. I don't know how else to describe it. Your traditional sit. The other option I thought about, though, is do, like, the anime delinquent squat. I hope you all know what I'm talking about. Part of me thought that'd be funny. should... Let's throw Rooker up here first. I don't know. Maybe that's something I should make and see how it looks and figure out what looks better. Just a bit of HP. Give us send Shrek in. 8, 16, 20, 32, 3 hits. Shrek. Damn. Good. Perfect. I'm gonna put Ellen here so you can heal Noah. Then I'm gonna go ahead and have you go over here and trade. And Rooker can use some healing. Sue doesn't, so Clary can go ahead and heal. Shrek is still up for health. 30. Okay, 2 hits. Come on, Shrek, you got this. Level up. Just our point in res. Okay. Sue, your turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 3 hits. And 2. Double. Kill. Speed and res. Well, you're more likely to double. Okay. You can head back over here. Sending Noah. Two hits. Got 1. You're done. You got the kill anyway. No one really needs healing. Okay. That's nice. We'll go back here. Sue goes in. Is it 30? 1 hit. Sue, you gotta dodge. You can still win this. Gotta dodge again. Yep. Nice. What level level is Sue right now? Level 8? Okay. And Sue did not get hit. We'll start with Rutger. 1734. So you can take 2 hits. Not that it matters. Didn't get hit. I think maybe it's around level 17 when we start running into the problem. Where we start running into the problem where we start seeing the higher bets and nothing lower than 800 unless you do a lot of resets, like 5 minutes worth. 2 hits. Damn it, track. You got it. And Rutger doesn't need any healing, so we can just get we good. You back out. We know the drill. 10. 1 hit. You're done. If Sue just dodged. Actually, last night, like the last couple hours before I went to bed, I actually wasn't feeling all that great. I was starting to get, like, what felt like a fever. Like, my forehead felt warm to me, and I was kind of a little dizzy. I'm just like, I don't know. Then, I think I went to bed a little bit early, and now I feel fine, so it's like, okay, good. I'm not feeling sick or anything. But for a second there, I thought I was. I didn't need to end it. I did my math wrong. I could have kept going. The math wasn't mathing. I could have had him keep going. Oh well. It's fine. Shot, Sue. Yep. Do you get the kill? You do. Now I need a mint. Okay. Send Noah in first. Eight, 16, 22, 3 hits. dodged again. We need one more turn, Noah. You can do this. Good. Heal Trek. Trek can go back. 680. 3 hit, or 2 hits. Dodge. Good. And with the 1% crit. He came in with the steel chair! So, you're up. 750. Hit. Sue's getting levels. Ow. If I heal... Yeah, I can heal. I can heal Noah. Then I have Clarion go over here and... mend. Yeah, I have to mend. Curtain's magic sack sucks. You know what? I should look at Clarion's magic stat. How bad is this? Like, how RNG screwed did I get on your magic? She's cat. Oh my god, she has a 30% boost for magic? That's not good at all. Okay, I need to see this. I need to know really her magic. That's really the only one I care about. Alright, so she starts at level 1, so she has 19 level ups. And then times 30%. Chat. Clarine got RNG screwed on her magic. Her average is 5.7 points. Out of all 19 level ups, she only got a single point in magic. She should have an average of 7 magic. That is ridiculous. Oh my god. Gotta go. Have a good rest of your day, Bad Cat, and have a good weekend. I'll be back to streaming in at least a week and a half. Let's send it in first. Yeah, Clarine got RNG screwed on her magic. I can take 2 hits. If we find another healer, I may want to consider swapping out Clarine. Because that is bad. Clarine is not a good healer. She should have an average of 7, which Ellen has 9 magic, and we kind of looked it up, and that's kind of around her average. She might be under a point. But, oh my god, I did not realize realize how bad Clarion's magic actually is. Okay, 2 hits, 1 more hit. I double. You're done. Ruker got the hit kill. Good. I see that 1%, and I get scared. Ruker. 1 more point in luck. That's all I'm asking. 1 more point. Maybe 2. You might need 2. But that's all for the arena, right? You know, so we just gotta take what we can get. Seven, 14, 2 hits. 1 soup. Nope. And you're done. You got the kill. Good. Strength, speed, and luck. Nice. By the way, I never really look at HP when I was looking at my averages, because most of the time HP is almost guaranteed to level up. It's like an 80% chance for most units, so I never really look into that. I think I have to mend. Yeah, I never really pay attention to HP that much. We are going to heal track and have him go in. 720. 714, 28. 3 hits. Okay, good. And I can't send Noah in, so we gotta call it that. So 14, 21, 2 hits. Okay, I don't double. Right now, Sue is almost a dodge tank with how often she's dodging. Granted, I think that's just pure luck right now, but she's acting like a dodge tank. 7 is okay, we're healing track. I just gotta start healing someone. Both Ruker and Noah need healing. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna be enough. Some bad RNG right now. Of course, Batcap leaves and I start getting bad RNG. How dare he leave? Except, there we go. 2 hits. 1 more. There it is. You're done. That was, like, clutch. Like, it could have gone either way. Let's see if Sue needs healing. Or... what am I talking about? God damn it. Press B too much. One hit. needed a dodge. Yeah, we can get away with a heal. Let's- 11-7, 874. I am going to mend Shrek. He's closer to a level up. Okay. 9, 18, 27, 36. 3 hits. Two more. Alright, you're done. I tried. Shrek fumbled. He fumbled. $30. 9, 18, 27, so 2 hits. Got dodge. Now I can go ahead and probably... Yeah, I can heal Ruger with Clarion. I'm still going to mend Trek. Send Trek first. 90. 36, 9, 12, 13, 18, 24, 27. Oh my god, we're talking like 9 hits. Ooh, but this guy doubles. And we got it. HP, strength, and luck. Good. Yeah, we were talking 9 hits, but he was able to double. So that kind of sucked. But, hey, it was still in my favor. 1 hit. We got this, Ruger. Again, if we get to the point where Ruger's taking a long time just to find a decent bet, then he's done. 18, 6. Okay, one more. Ooh. Again, I see that 2%. I get scared. Come on, Ruger, strength and luck. We got strength. I'll take it. We got the strength. See how well Sue does. Oops. Press the button too fast. Eight, 16, 2 hits. Ooh, we got the 2% crit. She decided to shoot the steel chair with her bow at the opponent. It was a very cool sight to see. 7, 9, one, we'll let Noah fight for a bit. It's been a little bit. He's been bleeding out this entire time. Waiting patiently for his turn to get healed. But we gotta take what we can get. Any EXP is good. So 9, 18, 27, 2 hits. So you got this. Level up. Strength, skill, and luck. I'll take it. Skill up soon. Rooker's at full health, and Shrek can use some training, so let's go ahead and set Rooker in. One hit. Rooker comes in with the 6% crit. And we shall heal. Here we got nothing. One hit. One track, you gotta hit and dodge. Good. Damn it, Track. You missed twice. Okay, you dodged twice. You missed 3 times. You dodged 3 times. You missed 4 times on a 60% accurate. Okay, you got hit. Okay, that was kind of dumb. Okay. That was 4 misses in a row on a 60%, honestly. That's kind of expected, in a way, you know. 4 out of 10 misses, you know, that sort of thing. But still bad luck. Double. Here's level 17. Okay, 790. One hit. Take it. Perfect. So so maybe it's level 18 when we start seeing those problems. Because I'm still finding bets below 800 reasonably quick with Ruker at level 17. I'll keep going until it starts getting ridiculous, you know? It takes like 5 minutes to find one. Two hits. Alright, you're done. You back out. Sue goes in. 9, 18, 27, 2 hits. I double. Sue. Yeah. Rutger can go in again. 7. I think he could take 2 hits. You know, it'd be 34. One more. And you're done. Ruger probably could have won if he'd never missed. Maybe. This should bring you to 4. Yeah. Alright, track. 16, 24, 32, 3 hits. And 2. Do it. Back here. I'm going to mend Noah. Can I can't get Ruker to full health. Actually, not even Ellen could either, so let's just get the mend going on Ruker. Ruker is not going to fight this turn. Alright, 2 hits. If I had 1 more HP or defense, it would have been an extra hit. You're good. Ruker's gonna stay back. dodged. Double. Get the kill. We dodged. We double. We killed them. HP and luck. Okay. I don't need to heal. I can take this turn to heal Shrek and Ruger. Someone's not getting a arena chance this turn. Okay. 1772. Alright, I'm gonna have Ruger and Noah go in. Shrek's gonna pass this turn. One hit. And you're done. You even missed. Ruger needed one more turn. He needed that dodge. Granted, at this level, if we're seeing a lot of that, too, where it's a lot of mages, they deal good damage, you can only deal once, and they keep hitting, that's also probably a good sign that Ruger's probably done. Six hits. Got this, Noah. I don't think I'm going to be using all 4 calves. However, I'm training them all up because I want to compare stats. And also, they're here in this chapter, we might as well. 1624. 2 hits. Oh, no double. Sue? You got it. Okay, I better go buy another heal. Ruger needs healing. Shrek doesn't need healing. We need mend. Start with Ruger. 700. One hit. Oh my god, that's 16% chance to hit, even hit. It's more surprising if he did hit. And it's technically lower than 16. Honestly, I'm kind of okay with what Fates did, where it was like the hybrid roll, where if the accuracy is between 0 and 50%, or maybe 49, then the number that you see is truly what that percentage is. But if it's 50 or 51% and higher, it technically does what the GBA games do, which is the double roll, so technically you have a higher percent chance than what it actually shows. 3 hits. Shrek. Yes. Shrek goes back down. Sue goes in. 2. Oh, I gotta have Lou give Clarine her heals. Rooker can go. Let's just heal first, get it done. So 30. 12, 30. Oh, like 3 hits. Good. That was an even fight. That could have gone bad. He had a 2% chance. HP, strength, and defense. I'll take it. That's really good. He's level 18. We'll see how long it takes to find something under 800 for him. 2 hits. Back up. And you got the kill anyway. Go. Gotta dodge. Good. Come on, Sue, this is your shot. What was that like? Not much EXP, like 9, but still, it's... Lou, go ahead. So. Rooker needs healing. Shrek needs healing. Honestly, I'm gonna use the heal staff. Check. With Clarine. Ellen is gonna bend Rutger. Alright, let's see how long it takes for Rooker. 590, wow! But you can only take 1 hit. And you double. Should be expected. I'll keep going as long as it doesn't take too long to find a bet for him. Check your turn. 70. 18, 27, 36. 3 hits. 2. Double. We need another 2 rounds. I don't think this is going well. Shrek. You're done. Still 800s. Bad RNG. Bad RNG so far. 720. 1 hit. You gotta dodge, Sue. Good. Double. Rock and Rez. See, like, when you actually train up Sue, I think she actually becomes pretty useful. Rooker doesn't need healing. Trek needs like a full heal. So it's gonna be a bit. I'll heal. Or I'll try to start healing Trek. I know it's not gonna be enough. I gotta mend Noah. I don't even think this will be a full heal either. Oh, no, it is. Damn. Alright, Rooker, we're gonna keep going. 7-10. You can only take one hit, though. And you're done. Yep. We're at the point where the enemies can hit hard. Hard enough to where it's only a single hit. Rooker might be done. Hey, 2 hits. I'll give Rooker a few more tries. But if we're constantly seeing either high bets or enemies that are constantly doing like enough for a single hit is enough to back out and good enough accuracy to actually pull it off, then Rooker's done. No, you know what? I'm gonna have Noah go right back in. Okay, 2 hits. One more. You got this, Noah. I don't know why I blinked. Man, Sue's getting high bets right now. I think Sue's just getting bad RNG. 7-10. 16-24, 2 hits. And double. Sue. Rooker and Shrek could use some healing, so I'm gonna use my mend. That will use it up. Use my mend on Rooker. You win yet? I'm working on it, Hot Corn Dog. I'm getting a lot of training in. I mean, we're still on the arena grind. I didn't get as much done on my own time yesterday than I would have liked. But we're doing pretty good. Lance is level 20. Alan's level 20. Ellen's level 20. Clarion's level 20. Also, Roy is level 20. By the way, Hot Corn Dog, Clarion's magic stat got screwed. I looked at her stat gross. Her average magic stat by level 20 should be about 7 magic. She only got a single point in magic in all 19 level ups. She has a 30% stat growth in magic. She only got 1 MP boost. She should have at least like 4 more. She got bad RNG, yep, on that magic. Bad RNG on that magic. Anyway, yeah, so, out of the actual fighters, these 3 are at level 20. Fanny's at level 19, but I was getting a lot of high bets, and whenever I even got a low bet, it was still not a good matchup. Rooker, I think, is now at that point as well. 760. Yep, only one hit. Ooh, Rooker with the 4% crit. Is a double. And you're done. I think Rooker's done. I think he's done. You see, Rooker, once we get around... Popcorn Dog, once we get around level 18, then I'm starting to notice the problem where next secret shop, a lot of stat bonus items. Yeah, I know. We'll probably be buying... That's where most of my money is going to be going. So I'm noticing, Popcorn Dog, that once I get around level 18, one of two things happens. Actually, both happen. I start getting the really high bets, like above 800, 900, even 1,000, and it will barely drop below 800, like it takes like 5 minutes. And even when it gets below that, the enemy's still strong enough to where they hit me once, then I need to back out, and they're accurate enough, or I'm just unlucky that they keep hitting me. So I think level 18 is kind of where I need to be for the arena. So I think Rooker's done. Which, to be honest, level 18 is still pretty good. Level 18 is still good. We'll get the rest of the levels. You know, this is only chapter 7. Only one hit. So can you dodge? Good. You bought the mint, so you got it. Since Rooker is done, you know what? I'll probably heal him, actually. Let's train up Lot. Or, well, it's Lot or Boars. I'm gonna train up. You're level 8. Level 10. Okay, we'll go with Lot and bring him down here. Popcorn Doc, I'm still debating on whether or not I actually want to attempt to train Chad. I'm still debating on that. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Because this just takes a long time. Two hits. I could have gotten that. Okay, heal. Down there. Is it the secret shop with the stat boost? Like, that's supposed to be the chapter right before we fight the king, right? That's still one of the last chapters. But that's where most of my money is going to be going. Just like in my original playthrough, that's where my money really went in. Sue. Yeah, Sue has been fighting enemies that, you know, she only gets hit once and then I need to back out, but at least their accuracy is still not that bad, to where Sue is dodging enough. quicker, I'll just have you here. You have the med that will dig into. Let's see. I am going to go here. Here? Right. I'm gonna go ahead and go up here, heal. Alright, who's going in? 1221, 940. Lots going in. 60? And okay. Oh, no. We're backing out. We're backing out. He could double. That's bad. That was really bad. We'll see how much... I may not train a lot. We'll see. If he gets a lot of matches like that... 6. 3 hits. Lot. You need speed. Finding the new Pokemon designs again. Yeah, Hot Corn Dog. I brought up the stuff earlier. The starters, they're not clicking for me. I don't really care for any of them. Not really. The grass starter is just kind of a chicken. Kind of. The fire starter is just kind of a dog. The water starter, I don't... Honestly, the water starter hasn't really been good in a while. I haven't really liked the water starters in 16. 2 hits. I can't double. We're done. Yeah, I brought up the whole Pokemon Presents earlier. Check you're going in. See? 6, 3 hits. Double. Did you end up watching that Pokemon Presents Hot Corn Dog? You don't need healing. You do. You do. Sue. Okay, Sue needs it. Sue takes priority for clearing. You haven't bought a Nintendo thing, fair. I got an end, I think. Again, Pokemon Presents hasn't really been that amazing the past few years. It's almost never exciting. Okay, 3 hits. I double. Good. Okay, Law, you really need some speed. Strength and speed, thank you. Like, if you can stop getting doubled on that one guy, we'll be fine. Yeah, when it comes to Gen 10 Hot Corn Dog, like, ignoring the starters for a second, the trailer that they showed I think they said it wasn't actual in-game footage, in the sense where it was still a more cinematic trailer. That being said, based on what I've seen on that trailer, it doesn't look that bad. But I need to actually wait for a gameplay trailer. I feel like I've been burned on Pokemon in like the past, let's just say 10 years. So I don't want to get my hopes up. I need a trailer. Another one, like an actual gameplay one. I need to see it running. I don't mind the premise. Premise is a strong word. One more hit, check. And you're done. But yeah, Hot Corn Dog, they're also releasing a little music player that looks like a Game Boy. And they give you a bunch of these red and blue cartridges that are supposed to play a song from Pokemon Red or Blue, like the original sound font as well. It's kind of a cool novelty, but I don't need it. It's like $70, apparently. I don't know if that's a good price or not. 2 hits. One hit. Do you dodge? Good. This is your shot. Blue, Sue, not blue. Level up. You get skill and speed. Now you're more accurate. And you can dodge more, or I should say double more. You go down here, you mend trick. You heal Noah. By the way, Hot Corn Dog, I'm only going for about another 40 minutes. I got stuff I have to do. Check. You're up. Where are you going? 690. 14, 21, 28. Okay, 4 hits. Oops. We have now made it to 100k gold. We have passed that threshold. back, I did a little bit of grinding on my own time. Not as much as I would have liked to. But I did a little bit of this on my own. I'm kind of hoping that... Well, I won't be playing this while I'm gone, but I do hope to maybe get more of this done on my own time. 27, 2 hits. I don't double. Gotta dodge. Good. I still need to train up Deke, Lou, Boars as well. Maybe Chad. I'm not sure on that yet. Here first. 790. 12. 436. 2 hits. You're done. I don't think... Like, I would have to keep dodging for that to really go well. What? Oh no, soon... I'm healing soon. Okay, 2 hits. Got one more. Nope, you're done, you're done, you're done. Vanilla. To be honest, I don't know how much I'm going to be training a lot. This ain't going well, but we'll find a good RPG. We gave him a level. Honestly, I don't even know how much I'll end up using long term. I just kind of take one axe user with me, and even then, the axe user ends up actually being a dragon knight of some sort, or a hero with axes, you know. Hit. Gotta dodge. You're done. Nope. Send both Trek and Noah in. 2, 3 hits. Level up. Strength, HP and strength. Take what we can get. You gotta dodge. Good. You don't double, you gotta dodge again. Good. And with the 2% crit, right when it did not matter. Noah's just showing off. Level up. Strength, speed, and luck. Nice. That's a good level. That's a good level. No, we can go right back in. Kicking ass at Chewbacca. Time for Sue to go in again. 790, we'll take it. 2 hits. Double. I kind of got a routine going, you know? I'm staying focused enough. I say enough. And level 18's kind of the cap. I'm just gonna say level 18's the cap. Make it easy. Doing good. Rooker's done at level 18. Fanny's at level 19. We'll get the levels. Level stages. 14. So then check goes in. The second DLC is hard until you max out a weapon, then it's even... Wait, it's even harder? How does that make sense? 2 and 3 hits. How does it get harder with a maxed out weapon? The playing field is now even autofill added harder for some reason. So, wait. So the enemy scales if you have a stronger weapon? It doesn't just scale to your level, it scales to your weapon set? And you're done. You needed that, don't you? TTS bot cannot be used in TTS chat? You're talking about in Discord? Wait, are you talking about the voice chat part of it, Crimson? If it's the voice chat, you have to do join first. You have to do, like, it was either slash or exclamation point join first. If that's not working, then it sounds like I have something I need to do to fix. It isn't allowed? TTS chat. What? What's going on? Oh. Did I not give it, in the TTS chat room itself? Honestly, I just kind of made it there just so, like, if I wanted to tweak things, it would only appear there. But let me see, there's a lot of people. Errors occurred. Can I join? It looks like TTS bot says, cannot join your voice channel unless you are in one. Does TTS bot not work on just regular text channels? Seems like it's only in voice chat. Maybe I need to mess around in it. I might have to look into that. I can take care of it. I can try looking into it later. Because I think I remember get in chat then try. You're talking about general. Alright, I go into general voice. to the chat. If I do /join for TTS bot, you do that. And it works on the voice channel. So I'm just gonna do... It at least left the voice channel. Or joined and left the voice channel. I didn't test out if it was actually working. Again, in the voice chat. Sorry, what was that? Okay. But that TTS bot text channel, I tried, Crimson. Yeah, it wasn't loading. So I might need to mess around with some settings. Hits. Yeah, I'll mess around. Am I still in? I freaking closed out Discord. My god. There we go. I thought leaving Discord would be enough, but no, it's not. Thanks. Thanks, Discord. You're great. Let's just say 2 minutes. Ooh, I got the dodge. I shall do that. And I shall stretch.
You need to stretch.
I will do so. Okay. Where are you at? Just more stuff that needs to be fixed. Luckily, I can do that later. One hit. Nope, you're done. Damn it, Sue. You needed that dodge. You're not supposed to screw up this much until another 5 levels. The heal will be enough. Ooh, 1037, 5. I'm gonna heal Noah. He's closer to a level up. Okay, 2 hits. I could just leave him there. 40. 20. 780. 1 hit. Done. Did you have a good time playing Portal, Crimson? 60. 1 hit. Punch Sue. Good. Got this. But yeah, I'm thinking if we find another healer, I might train them up instead. Clearing kinda sucks. I hope the other person gets a better magic growth. Okay, 2 hits. Damn it. Damn it, Shrek. You were supposed to hit him! Been stuck at level 10 for a little bit. 740. Hit. No, he didn't dodge. Seriously, they need to take the Piccolo training. They need to learn how to dodge. Granted, Gohan didn't even learn how to dodge even through Piccolo's training. Yeah, I can heal. Three hits. No double. You only get one more shot. Okay. Gotta dodge. Nope. Damn it. Your turn. 70. 70. 33. Okay, you can take 3 hits. Good job, Juan. Four hits. No double. And the 1% crit when it didn't matter. There's no kill like overkill. Two hits. Dodge. Sit. No double dodge. Come on. Nope. Do not take that chance. Play it safe. Back out. It's not worth the risk of trying to go for that. Be like, I've hit twice in a row. I can hit that 3rd time. No, that's how you lose and die. And have to start this entire thing over. You don't even double. How come freaking Noah and Shrek are not doing well right now? 1 hit. so you just needed a dodge. I'm saving 660. 3 hits. Good. Mend check. We can send him in. $770. 27, 36, so 3 hits. Got 2. I don't double. Come on, you got one more shot. That's pretty good. So 50. 64, 2 hits. Got a dodge, no double. Good. Skill, speed, and luck. Better chance of doubling. Accurate. More likely to crit. Let's mend Noah first. That lot. 680. 1. No, 2 hits. 2 hits. Come on, lot. I need you to give me a luck boost. Speed, luck, and defense. I'll take it. That's good. Anything to lower the chance of crits that the enemy can give. I saw that 1%. I got very scared. 70. 1 hit. I double. Done. You got the kill. Two hits. One more. A double. Back out. Damn it, Sue. You had that. You had that. Lot needs healing. Check needs healing. 70. Free double check. plus 9. Yeah, heal is enough. So 20. 36, 3 hits. 2. Double. Track. One shot. Do a lot of running away in the second DLC. 2 hits. So again, it sounds like the enemies in the second DLC scale to your equipment levels. Am I right on that one? They don't. Okay. Then how come it's harder when you have stronger weapons? Then I'm gonna heal now. $790. 2 hits. Double. Level up. Skill and defense. Accurate. I didn't even need to move. I didn't even need to do that. So it evens the playing field bit. Oh, if it was added harder for some reason. Oh, okay. That's where I think that's where I got confused. So it evens the playing field by making the enemies just generally tougher. 2 hits. Having a good weapon makes the DLC go from very hard to kind of down. Okay, what did you say earlier, Ben? Because I must be getting things confused. Second DLC is hard until you max out a weapon, then it's even harder. That sentence right there implies that if you max out a weapon, it's harder. The playing field is now even. Oh, then it's even. Oh, okay. I see it. Okay. Have a good wit. Makes it bounce. Okay, now I'm understanding. I'm understanding it now. It's almost like the second DLC was kind of built for it to be an in-game thing. 2, 3 hits. one more shot. Level up. Strength, skill, speed, and luck. Now, behind the second DLC is that you're normally going to do it at the very end. Right, so they expected you to do it either after the final boss or right before the final boss. Whereas the first DLC you can access basically right away. Two, 3 hits. One more. Okay, one more Noah. It was fine, but next to the final boss area, so right. Does this game force you to do New Game Plus after you beat the final boss? Sorry, or is that a Dark Souls 1 Bloodborne thing? $7, still 2 hits. Double. Oh, that's good. Is it just Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne that forces you to do New Game Plus after beating the final boss, or is there another one that does it? Dark Souls 1 is only the trilogy to do that one. Okay. Staff. Can I get away with healing? 24. Yeah, I can get away with that. $690. 2 hits. No double. And you're done. Double off the bosses. Basically, they were that easy. Did you have an overpowered weapon, or are you just that used to the game? And by overpowered, I mean you powered up one weapon a lot, so it was really strong. I can take 3 hits. No, 2. And the 1% crit when it didn't matter. Thanks a lot. Thanks for that. The 2% crit. Question Claymore, that early in the game trivializes most enemies and bosses. Right. Yeah. That just sounds like it's you got overpowered very quickly type of thing. Let's have Clearing Ment? Yeah, Ment. You've got ending for an NPC. Nice! You didn't screw up. 790. kill anyway. NPC has 3 endings. And kind of give me a rough idea of what those endings are. Slash the one you got. 660. One hit. And you're done. You don't even double. One hit. This is kind of routine for shamans. I dodge. I double. She dies to her companion. She becomes your wife. She hollows that. And which one did you end up getting? Defense. Nice. It sounds like the hollowing out. Okay. So that's the best ending, not having her become your wife? Is it just one of those, if she becomes your wife, she's just kind of miserable or something? Her becoming your wife is part of the bad ending. Okay. I had a feeling like there was just something like that going on. Maybe it's one of those things I'll understand better once I actually play the game. I take 2 hits. No double. Get out. Oh! I didn't need to back out. My thumb twitched. I didn't need to back out. 740. 64. 2 hits. Double. This should do it. Come on, Sue. So we gotta heal. So, I gotta wrap up soon. I'm gonna do one more round after this, and I'm gonna be calling it. I just have stuff I have to do. 3. Actually, I can't fully heal you. Let's go ahead and we'll have Trek going. $670. 2 hits. Keep track there. Yeah, I can keep it there. This is my last turn I'm doing. 750. Come on. Oh my god. I was trying so hard to focus. Be like, it's going to happen. Who's up? One hit. Of course I miss. Dodge. I double. We hit both times. I dodge. Good. Get out of there. I'm gonna have you heal Noah, and then I'm gonna have Ellen mend Lot. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough, but it's gonna be close. 1 point off is not bad. Okay, 1241. Alright, we're sending Noah in. 50. 690. 27, 36, 3 hits. Double. More. Go. Okay. And I believe that's all I'm doing. Yep, that is all I'm doing. Gonna call it. Thanks for everyone who showed up. I am doing these streams Monday through Friday at noon Pacific time. If you want to see the old streams that are not on Twitch anymore, they're on YouTube at ScottBot64 Stream Archives. There's a link in the About page. If you're on the YouTube side, maybe come to the Twitch side. We have redeems and promotes and stuff to mess around with. Again, a reminder, I am taking a break. I am gone all of next week, possibly half of the week after as well. I think if I were to come back the earliest, I think it would be the 12th? Thursday the 12th? At the earliest. I think I may take that rest of the week off and just wait till the 16th. We'll see. I will still hang out in Discord, true. I'll still hang out on Discord and all that. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking my break. Have a good day.